40,000 signatures. We sent it through to the presidency. The presidency extended it. Amazing. Young people were involved in the process. They got a win, you know. Extending that was a win for young people. But then now, we are stuck in this space where the UIF, the money is supposed to come from Department of Labor and UIF 2 weeks ago. It creates this other dilemma that like the money is not there, the money is not yet released, so the program cannot go on. So I'm also sort of like, you know, asking myself the same question that like, how do we pull young people in a sustained kind of way? Because if we go back to young people now and say, do this other survey around the BE, it looks like we are not like, you know, we didn't do what we were supposed to do initially. So yeah, my thing is, I am really also thinking quite a lot because I just joined the campaign, but there was kind of like,
sure.
Yeah, you know, like those, you know, you can see an infographic that is even made to, like, you know, attract young people, as if they're just kids that do dental stuff, you know, in front of. So I think it's like really us going back and understanding that the environment that we are operating in is an environment filled with not like a lot of trust. You know, we don't trust each other. Young people do not trust NGOs. Young people don't trust political parties. They don't trust the government. So maybe it might just be a thing of like, how do we position young people, because it seems like they might, but yeah, it's really just like, you know, going to people, but also understanding that like we're working in a space with a lot of, you know, difficulties.
Yeah. And I think I want us to touch more on it, perhaps with help from the audience as well, is how do we win this battle of trust, and how do we win back the trust of young people? And I think one of the things that we need to be honest about is that it's going to take time, because the breakdown in trust between young people and civil society and young people and government has taken time. And so winning young people back is also going to take that same amount of time. I really like what you said about meeting young people where they are. Often when I talk about success stories in including young people in policy processes, I say that one of the biggest campaigns that I've been involved with to get young people to influence policy happened on WhatsApp. We literally created a policy WhatsApp group, and we broke down the policy that was up for public comment, the bill. I'm not sure I know what accountability looks like, especially in a country like ours, where so many people who are in positions of power get away with so much. But also, what does it look like to hold people accountable? And I like what you're mentioning, Hope, about this idea of decorated youth development, right?
Phase now, which is a reading project in high schools. 5th phase. They actually have Nedbank as a sponsor now. All from their own doing. And so I leave that as a good news story to say that young people do not need us. We need them. The country needs young people. And our job is to be a platform, a resource, an incubation space, all of that. Because that helpful, Nigel. Nigel freaked me out.
Thank you for that, Tessa. I was going to say it's such a powerful way to end off. But before I let everyone go, I think it's also important to touch on what Nigel said, again with regards to the disconnect between local government and the other, that particularly targets rural and township youth. And I guess just very briefly, Hope, what has been your experience of